I wanted to use my new studio to tell you guys a quick story of a situation that we had the other night that involved getting shot at. And not me, I didn't get shot at, but and some safety issues. So here we go. I was at home having dinner with the family, and one of my agents called and said, Ben, we're chasing so and so. He shot at us. The cops are involved. I need you here. So I get dressed and I head down, and before I get there, the cops had left. But let me tell you this story. So my agents are encounter this person that we're not really looking for, but we know he's probably going to miss out. He's probably going to not show up for court, and we're going to be looking for him anyway because he's refusing to check in. He's refusing to do the things that are required as a condition of his release. And he has sent word to our agents that, you're not taking me in. I'm going to do what I need to do in order to not go to jail. So I get out there, and we pretty much do an all hands on deck on this one because there was a shot fired at one of the agents. And we meet up out where this guy was encountered. So he was encountered walking down the road, and my agent and he had another agent with him attempted to stop him while he was walking. Subject ran away, turned around, fired a shot, kept running. Nobody was hit, the agent wasn't hit, but that's still nothing to play with anyway. So he runs into these woods. So we go out there and we're like, okay, let's look through the woods. Now, mind you, the police got called. They came out. They were told the situation. We're not the ones that called the police. The neighbors, people that heard the gunshot and saw the ruckus, saw agents chasing and all that stuff, called the police, and they swarm in to make sure that we weren't the ones shooting and that we weren't the ones doing anything wrong. That's how it goes. Now, had that same guy shot at a police officer, there would have been every cop from in a 40-mile radius would have been there. There would have been choppers, K9s. I mean, they would have found that guy that night. So the cops leave, I show up, other agents show up, and we start looking for this guy. And we're looking through the woods, there's a area of woods, it's a homeless camp, and we run into this homeless guy, and he's like, I saw somebody walk by earlier, but I couldn't tell you if he was black or white or Hispanic, or, he said, I couldn't really see him through the trees. It was about 45 minutes ago. It may have been your guy, I don't know. So we go out and we continue our search. Well, as the night progresses, we are communicating with people that know this guy, and we're getting information, and we're narrowing down where this guy might be. And finally, the main agent calls me and says, hey, I know where he's at right now. So here is where sense has to take over pride. The proud side of me wants everybody to go swarm in and get this guy, and if he's got a gun and he shoots at us, then we have to defend ourselves. But the sensible part of me, the part of me that knows that we found him this time, we'll find him again, he's not going anywhere. We know he's got a weapon. We know he's already shot once, whether it was a warning shot, whether it was trying to hit somebody, it doesn't matter. Now it's time to back off. So I tell my agent, I said, look, this guy's a frequent flyer in our local jail. Let's just back off. Let the cops get him, and if the cops pick him up, we'll surrender him. If we wind up with a warrant on him, we'll deal with it then. So the moral of the story is use your brain. Don't be out there gung-ho looking for trouble. Don't be out there being a tough guy and knowing that you're carrying a gun, and if they got a gun, that you're not going to hesitate to do what you got to do, because that is not always the best tactic. But I do know you can always live to catch them another day. There's always a better way. Now, if you ever find yourself in a position where it's you have to defend your life, it is you or them, and you have to use your weapon, then I pray you make the right choice. But until then, if you have an opportunity to back off, regroup, and replan, that's always the right choice. That's always the smart move. Anyway, stay safe out there, guys. Ben the Bondsman, signing out. Bail bonding isn't what we do, it's who we are.